So today I'm going to talk about how you can get your teenagers making some money from home online. So there are lots of great opportunities out there for young people to make money. More opportunities than there ever existed when I was a teenager, and I'm really keen to get my kids making money as they grow up as well. So welcome to the Looking After Your Pennies YouTube channel. My name is Charlotte Jessup, and today I'm sharing with you some money making strategies that you can tell your teenagers about so that they can make money online from home in 2021. Now, when I was a kid, like my mum said to me, right, you're 16 now, you got to get a job. And I went out and I got a job working in a shop. Now, because of the pandemic, these sort of jobs are few and far between. Even for like adults, it's hard to get a job at the moment. And the sort of jobs that you normally get as a teenager are harder than ever. But luckily, we live in this world where making money online is super accessible. So many of us have phones and computers, and we can create things. We can create all sorts of different businesses that are online, and this is also available to teenagers too. Now, I am really keen to get my kids involved in my business, but I also want to encourage them to create their own businesses. I think it's a really important financial goal for young people to have, is to be able to create something that makes money for them and starts building up additional income streams. We're not trying to stop them from going out and getting jobs and all those important like rites of passage that you have, but there are other ways to make money, and I think it's worth us trying to create these options and give our kids some more choices around how they can make money. Now, lots of the stuff that I do for my business and all the side hustles that I've been doing over the years are very much online, and these options are out there for kids too. So today I am sharing with you my 9 favorite ways that teenagers can make money online. So I hope it is super helpful for you and a teenager in your life. So number 1 is Fiverr. So this is for freelancers. So if you have some sort of skill that you can sell, so this could be proofreading, writing articles, it could be graphic design, video editing, any of these things, then you can sell those skills on Fiverr. Now, the minimum age to have access to Fiverr is 13 years. So literally, if they are legally able to work, then they can go on Fiverr and start selling their services. You might have a kid, or you yourself might be really good at coding, and you want to use this as a way to make some additional money. Now, I've written a book about this, so don't forget to follow the link that's in the description if you want to learn how you can make money on Fiverr and some tips and strategies about how you can price yourself, write your descriptions, create your gigs on Fiverr so that they sell. There are lots of different ways that you can make money. So lean into your own passions, skills, knowledge, and use that to make some money. You can kind of use your pricing and use this to control the amount of work that you get. You can limit the amount of orders so that you can still fit in things like studying and socializing around that, but you can make huge amounts of money. And it's a great way to build up portfolios and a skill set before you enter a particular world of work. So number 2 is eBay. Now, you need to be 18 to have an account with eBay, but eBay have said that as long as you have permission from an adult, you can use their account. So you could get like a parent, or you could set it up for your teenager and they could use that account. Now, you can use eBay either to sell your own stuff. So maybe you've got some clothes or some, old bits and pieces that are in your house. You can either get your teenager to do this, or if you're a teenager and you're watching this, you have your own stuff that you want to sell, then you can sell these things on eBay. It's a great way to make some extra money. Now, if you want to go into the world of reselling, so this is where you buy things and then you go and you sell it on, this is another great source of income, but you will need an eBay business account for this. Don't forget, with these sorts of things, you also need to keep a record of your income because you might have to pay tax too. So eBay is a great one, and like I say, just get an adult to set it up, and then teenagers, anyone under 18, will be allowed to use that to make money as long as they have permission from the account holder. So number 3 is quite possibly my favorite, and this is to create a blog. Now, teenagers have passions on all sorts of topics, and this is a great way to kind of showcase that passion, and that's the skills and the things that they love. And this can be through a blog, and this is a great way to use their writing skills, so lots of reading, lots of writing, and things like photos and just curating something that is important to them. Now, although there's no age limit on this, some of the services that you need to create a blog are do require either an adult or someone over 18 to open the accounts. So things like web hosting or buying domain names might need an adult with an account to start those up. But once those are set up, then it can be left to the young person to design the blog and the website however they wish. Now, there are lots of ways to monetize a blog. This could be through advertising, it could be through affiliates, or it could be through sponsored work. Now, all of these might require some sort of parental oversight or some sort of adult involved just to liaise with these accounts. But the day-to-day running of the blog, the creating of the content and the articles can be left to the teenager. So number 4 is social media. Now, there are lots of different social media platforms, from Instagram to TikTok to Pinterest and Facebook and all of these sorts of things. Whatever your teenager is interested in, there's probably some way that they can monetize this on social media. So again, this could be through doing sponsored work. So you could get a brand reach out and they want to get in front of whatever audience that you have created. And you could create an audience that's interested in any sort of topic. So whether you're interested in gaming or fashion, makeup, money, or any other particular topic, build your audience around that. And then it will have some sort of value to brands and companies. Now, there are obviously age limits on different social media platforms, and you will have to adhere to those. And if you start getting into contracts with particular brands and agencies, then again, you might need some sort of parental input for that too. Another way that you can utilize social media is to sell your own products. You can use it to advertise products on different platforms, or you could use it for affiliates, so selling other people's products. Again, there might be some age restrictions about accessing these, but if you have some sort of adult's permission or you are doing it on behalf of your teenager, then that should be acceptable. So number 5 is investing. So to start with a little disclaimer on this one. When you're investing, the money can go down and it can go up. So although we're looking at using this to make money, you need to be aware of the risks involved. Also, this is not financial advice. This is just here as an educational tidbit that could be useful for your teenagers. Now, there are things called junior ISAs, and these are available for anyone under the age of 18. So for example, my kids have junior ISAs, and these are stocks and shares ISAs, so I'm investing on their behalf. There's no reason why you can't open accounts for your teenagers and they can pay money into these. Once they get to 16 and 17, they are allowed to have control over these accounts themselves. Although they are still in controlled by the parent, they can have access and they can make decisions around this. The good thing about investing is it grows money over time, or at least that is the hope. And if you start young, you've got more time to grow your money before you hit retirement or you want to start spending that money as an adult. So this is a great way to make money and to make money passively. And again, it just involves putting some money in and leaving it over a long period of time. So number 6 is tutoring. Now, obviously, this is something you can do face-to-face, but it's also something that can be done online. There are lots of different websites out there that allow you to start tutoring from 13. Now, it can be really great, and I've seen this. I was a teacher in, my past life, and so I have seen firsthand the real value that comes from students teaching each other. So if, say, you're an A-level student, you might want to help younger students with their GCSEs, and this is a great way to actually earn some money whilst practicing your own skills and knowledge in a subject area. So like I say, there are lots of different websites. I'll drop some of my favorites into the description below so you can go and check those out. But you can do this from home, you can do it online. All you need is a webcam and some sort of software to help you with that. So number 7 is YouTube. So YouTube has an age limit of 13, but obviously we see lots of kids with younger accounts. These are just run through adult accounts, so you need to decide what is right for you. If you're talking about teenagers, then opening a YouTube account should be fine. Now, you can do YouTube videos on anything. So obviously I'm here talking about money, but you can do this around crafts, sports, gaming, fashion, makeup, anything else, music, whatever you like that interests you. Now, obviously, you're going to need to create a reasonable amount of content. So there might be some costs involved in terms of cameras and setup and doing your research. And you're going to need to create content fairly regularly. There's going to be a period of time when your YouTube account probably isn't making you any money and you're just trying to put valuable content out there for your audience. But once you reach a certain point, you can start monetizing directly through YouTube itself, or you can then start looking at monetizing through brand collaborations or advertising or selling your own products. So there are lots of ways that you can make money from YouTube if you're happy to get in front of a camera and create valuable content. So number 8 is for those who are a bit camera shy but still have plenty to say, and that is a podcast. So podcasting is still growing. Lots of people love listening to podcasts while they're out for a run or when they're walking because it doesn't take as much engagement. You don't have to sit still and watch something. And this is a great way to practice public speaking skills. Lots of money making opportunities from podcasts come from things like sponsorship and advertising. So you're going to need to build some sort of valuable content first before you start reaching out to brands and asking if they want to sponsor your podcast. But again, it's a good way to utilize skills. You can do it from home. You don't even have to brush your hair because it's all just you talking. You might want to invest in some sort of quality microphone though if you're looking at making this a viable business. And then finally, number 9 is to create some sort of shop. Now you could either do this through Etsy and make your own products to sell, or you could use something like Shopify to create some sort of online store. Now you can sell whatever you like. You could buy in products, or you could create your own digital products. So maybe you could create planners, or you could create some sort of printables or stickers, and all of the actual production and shipping can be handled by a separate company. There are lots of different ways to create shops and sell things without having to have products in your home. And I think this is a great opportunity for teenagers to make some money. You just need to be able to decide whether you actually want physical stuff in your home that's going to be packaged and shipped, or whether you want something that's outsourced and left to somebody else to make and deal with that for you. The options there are huge, and you can really lean into your passions, whether this is around, maybe you're into animals and you want to do animal products, or if you want to do like eco-friendly stuff, or you want to do something related to a particular film or book. There are so many options out there for creating a shop that sells a product that other people might be interested in. So there you go, lots of ideas for your teenagers, or if you're a teenager, lots of ideas for you. Making money online has never been easier, and there is a whole world of options. If you have any others that you'd like to try out, drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you, and maybe I'll make a future video about that particular topic. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to check me out on my other social media channels, so you can see me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see my future videos, and thank you for watching.